Good afternoon, beautiful people. Today, I want to talk about something very personal. And I think this is something that needs to be taken serious by way more people than not. Something that no one likes to talk about, it's uncomfortable, we don't even know. It's part of the unknown sometimes. So, let's get into it. Your health. Physical, mental, that plays a huge part in your daily living. More than you know. If you're depriving yourself of sleep, you can alter your brain chemistry. Make you a little more moody, a little more irritable than usual, a little more road rage, less patience with yourself and others. Let's be real. So, it's time to really analyze a self-check. Hey, what are you missing? What do you need to work on? Life does move fast. It definitely does. Your circumstances can change faster than you think. And you have to adapt. You have to keep yourself ready daily. So when those times come, because that's life is colorful, you're ready. It's easier. You're more focused. You're more organized. But you have to keep going. And if you want it to be a little easier, you have to make certain changes. Different strokes for different folks. And for these folks that could benefit from this, I think you should follow me. We're going vegan. We're changing our insides. Because in order for our out to function properly, we have to change our insides. Some of us have spent our childhood, adolescent years eating Takis, hot chips, any type of hot chips, junk, candy, soda. Let's be real. How many of us every single day? How many times a day? How many years did we spend putting all of that toxic waste in our body? And now we don't know why we're angry. Yeah, we're literally filled with toxins that we have to get out of our bodies. Some of us haven't played sports anywhere from 2, 5, 7, 10 years. It doesn't discriminate. If you're out of shape, you're out of shape. It doesn't matter how much more you have to work than the other person. You also have to work at it. And it's necessary. There's no fighting it. There's no cop-out. It's necessary in your growth. Some of us have to step out of the line and say, hey, I'm trying to save the world. And I feel like if enough of us got together and changed ourselves and helped others change others, we could turn this world around out of whatever you consider it to be right now. But we have to start somewhere. And the great Michael Jackson said, I'm starting with the man in the mirror. And that's why I said, we are going vegan. I'm doing this as well. I'm going through life just like everyone else. We all have to be so much more compassionate towards one another. Way more kind to one another. Because life is crazy once you really wake up out of that cloud of conformity. Taking the easy way out. Just doing what everyone else does because, hey, YOLO. And it is YOLO. You have to make the best of it. But you have to choose wisely. How they say, more money, more problems. The better you want, the harder you have to work for it. And that's what makes it beautiful. That's the YOLO that you want to have. That I only live once, so let me live my best life. Not just partying. Building. We have to build warriors. Not just someone that's going to get comfortable and say, all right, well, collect. It's time to collect. They worked hard. No, we all have to work hard. We all have to work hard. It's united we stand. We live in America. If we're old enough, we could leave. So while we're still here, we have to fix this. And it's a true domino effect. It's a true pay it forward. If you pay it forward, it pays forward. There's enough damage being done. Don't give up on your fellow man. Don't give up on your own people. I know it's easier to just worry about yourself. Focus on you. No. You don't always want what's easier. Because at what cost? Guilt kills too. Guilt can cause someone to drink into oblivion. Someone to do drugs until their brain is fried. Hey, look. No one's perfect. I'm not shaming anyone. We've all been there, done that. Enough judging. It's time to change. Step 1, changing what's inside of your body. Going vegan. I've been doing this for a couple of weeks, almost a month, and I can honestly say it's not as bad as you think. It's not. You just have to stay consistent. And you staying consistent, and that helps you stay consistent overall. You get in the motion of starting something and actually finishing it and continuing on and making it better and enhancing it. Once you push yourself in the opposite direction and just continue to work on the necessary steps in growth, it becomes easier. I kid you not. You're occupied with keeping your stuff going. You're not worried about the time. Time actually slows down. How it feels like, oh, it was just March. It was just December. It was just 2021. Life actually does slow down a little bit. When you slow down a little bit, then a lot of it. We're making up words. A lot of it. But it's all up to you. If you want to change, you have to change your mind and your body. You can't do one without the other. Just like your whole body is made up of your lymphatic system and your immune system. They both have to continue to work together in order to continue to work together. But it's all up to you. Your mind opens up more when you unlock the natural chemicals in your brain. With live foods. If you're going to do something, make use of it. You want to eat good, but eat good and healthy. No matter how hard it is, because we put so much effort into so many other things. We say, oh, we can't. Yes, we can. We just choose what we put our energy into. So, hey, if you want to YOLO it up and continue on your life and not make any differences between you and these other people, hey, that's fine by me. But I want to be a warrior. I want to create warriors. I want to be here for my son. I want to give him everything that he deserves, and I want him to do the same. I want him to have so much love in his heart that he has to show people what it's like to love themselves. Love themselves enough to receive love from people and then give to others. Because that's the real cure for everything. In my opinion, come on now. You laugh, you smile. It puts you in a better mood. You do better for other people. Everyone's happy. And when it's hard, those same people that you poured your love and your happiness into, they'll give that to other people, and it'll be a trickling domino effect. I know someone out there believes in that. I know I'm not the only one. The billions of people we have in this world, and I'm starting to see and hear and experience that there are so many more people like me than I thought. So, if you don't do anything else, listening to me, I just want you to be kinder to yourself and to people. Care enough about yourself to tell someone you need help. Listen to your doctors, if no other reason, to figure out what's wrong with you. Get their diagnosis. And then go put in the research for yourself and look up natural ways. And some of those natural ways are talking to therapists. Some of those natural ways are eating plants, herbs, oats, fruits, raw vegetables, fresh vegetables. Do something different. If your way has not been working, do something different. I don't care how hard life is. You're not supposed to be unhappy in life at all whatsoever. You're not supposed to be unhappy. You're supposed to have unfortunate events. That's just life. It happens, but you're not supposed to be unhappy. Every day is a new day to experience, to do better, to see better, to work towards better. Building. That's the nature of humans, is to build. This ground that we live on, if you really think about it, it was land. Acres on acres on, I'm going to talk about acres. The entire world was just land. And they built and built and built and built and built and built. The nature of humans is to build and explore different parts of the world. So just start with you. Discover yourself and build yourself into whoever it is you want to be. Whatever it is you aspire to be, build yourself into that. It's possible. I did it. I had a great foundation, but I had to dig a lot. I'm getting a little buff because I had to dig a lot. And that's going to be another podcast about women who have had to build on their own and who have built a little masculinity in there somewhere. We're going to get to that too. Now I'm getting a little more comfortable. So, until next time, thank you for listening. Thank you for taking the time. I just have to stop before I do anything, before I get off of here today. If you've been listening to me thus far, I just want to thank you. Because me knowing that someone out there needs to hear this, me talking, that's all that matters to me. This is a very vulnerable moment for me to be able to talk to people and know that someday someone may hear this. So if you struggle out there like that, and you know who I'm talking to, It's possible for you too. Because I had to fight to get here. But I can tell you I enjoy the ride. Because my good Lord has carried me through. Protected me through it all. And I'm just so grateful that I kept faith in the midst of it all. Even when it fell shy a little bit, I planted enough seeds to where God planted those seeds and doubled the abundance in my life through my struggles. So it's possible for you. It's possible for you to keep fighting. It's possible for you to get to exactly where it is that you said you wanted to be in life. It's so possible. You just have to work at it with your mind and your body. So if you follow my social medias, which should be on this site, you'll be fine. Poetic Expression got you. Because I've been there and I've done that. And I understand how hard it is. And all I want, if nothing else, is for people to know that it is possible. Whatever it is, it's possible. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. It may sound crazy, but nope, don't say that. Just do it. Talk to yourself about it. Write it down. Only you know. It's possible for you. When you put the pure in your body and get rid of the impurities, whole different story. It's possible for you. You really want it? It's possible for you. I'm talking to you. Because this is personal, like I said. I opened up and got vulnerable with you, and I'm talking straight through to you. It's possible. It's not the end all be all. That doesn't set up who you're going to be for the rest of your life. That does not set up your life at all. You can choose to stop today. Whatever it is. Make this personal. Whatever it is. As long as it's with pure intention, you're good. As long as you know, you don't have to convince anybody else. You don't have to convince anybody else. As long as you and your higher power know. Whoever your higher power is, I don't care. As long as you acknowledge there's somebody above you, this is for you. I don't care what color you are. I don't care about anything. Status. I'm talking to you. Whatever you can come with. Whoever you are, it's not too late for you. Age, I don't care. I don't want to hear it. I'm sorry. It's possible for you. There's nothing you can tell me for me to say, not for you. It's possible for you. Stop doubting yourself. Stop being your worst critic. So, now that I'm done badgering you about it, because I'm going to badger you about it. I care about everyone. I care about people so much. I just want all of us to be better. And I just want people to be like that as well. I don't want it to just be me. I don't want to be special. I want us all of us, to be free of expectations, to be free of fears. You could literally change your whole life around by changing your mind and your body. I mean, as far as listening to music, the different music changes. I didn't even know there was music like that. I didn't know people talked about that. I didn't open up my mind to different options. I stuck to tradition, to what I was told by my family or told by people in my community, people of my nationality. I just did what we all knew. And that's normal. It's okay. We all do it because that's what we're programmed to do. But at the end of the day, when you step out into that colorful world of life, you see just how beautiful it could be. Some people are okay with the normal, but I like different. Going vegan is different. And I feel so much better. I'm more in tune with nature. My body feels different. I feel more alive. I feel more alive. Just by changing what I eat, what I listen to. Isn't that something? Speaking life into people, being kind no matter what. No matter what. And I'm not going to say I was kind all the time. Some people got the short end of the stick. I'm sorry. I pray for you guys. I pray that you guys heal for me. Because I'm not going to sit here and say I was perfect. I had a lot of anger. A lot of anger. Toxins do a lot to you. Messes with your stomach, messes with your head, messes with your nerves, messes with your muscles. It really messes you up, literally. Putting all that negative energy, negative substances in your body. Not knowing what you're putting in your body, not knowing what you're watching, not knowing what you're absorbing. It can really mess up your mind, mess up your body. And they say dying of natural causes. Nope. You're causing yourself to have shorter days with the choices and decisions that you're making. And I'm not trying to judge anybody because I'm speaking to myself as well. Speaking to the old me, speaking to the current me, speaking to the future me. Because I'm not going to say I'm not going to make another mistake. But you make less. You make less hurtful mistakes. It gets better. So yeah, I'm talking to you. Because I needed somebody to talk to me like that. But I just hid from everyone. I wore a mask for so long that I'm okay, I got it, I understand you, yep. But I wasn't listening to a word. I was just trying to figure out how to deal with all of the trauma that I had. Because once I got old enough, boy oh boy did it come to light. And I've been paralyzed ever since. I started to get traumatized as an adult, and that's what opened up my wounds. Because I had suppressed them for so long. I was doing great for so long. But when things at job started to happen to me, things at school started to happen to me, I didn't feel safe anymore. I didn't feel safe at all. So I hid and put on a I'm fine. I got it. I have no choice but to be fine. Until I wasn't. Because life hit. And then it kept hitting and hitting and hitting and hitting. And so I thought I hit rock bottom. But I turned it around. And I planted more seeds. And my flowers started to bloom. So, I'm talking to you. If you really hear me, it's possible for you. Until next time.